Welcome to another beautiful and wonderful live session. And today is Wednesdays, and you already know Wednesday is all about love and relationship. So, without more time, without further introduction, you know the vibes. Let's get it straight up. Welcome to today's session. In the name of the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. All right, guys. So, for one, I'm truly sorry. I do this every night. It's a daily pee. But yesterday, I don't know, YouTube was having a down failure, like live stream was having a down failure. It was telling me unable to connect at the moment. And I tried for like more than if not up to 20 something times, if I'm not mistaken. I had to restart my phone. I had to try from web. It didn't work. I I uninstalled my YouTube. I cleared the cache files. I updated it, downloaded it, reinstalled it again, and re-downloaded it because I thought probably it was from my phone or from my end. But bro, YouTube was having issues, so I couldn't come on live last night, and I'm truly sorry about that. And I was thinking probably it's my end. Until I had to call a friend of mine. I told him that I found my G. I bet try coming on live on YouTube. Let me see. Until he did, and I realized okay, it was a general failure. Live stream was down on YouTube yesterday night, so that's why I couldn't come on live yesterday. And I had a very special topic because yesterday was about life and purpose. I had a very special topic, and it was an unforeseen. It was beyond me. You get me? So it's not like I intentionally. YouTube live stream was down yesterday, so I hope you bear with me. So, moving on, today is about love and relationship. And on Monday, if you can recall vividly, the question was about how do you handle unspoken expectations in relationship. And now, for one, there are expectations in relationship. For two, there are some things that are better left unspoken, or rather, because of the romantical aspect of it. You feel your hobby or your partner, your spouse is just meant to like get the point. You feel me? So how do you handle unspoken expectations in relationship? That was all treated on Monday. The question for Monday, question and answer. Now today is like a follow up of Mondays. Today's topic is expectations versus love expectations versus reality in love. Now, one thing I need to understand before I move on is that most of the times what kills a love relationship is expectations. Now, it's not wrong to have expectations, but what are your expectations? It's not wrong to have those little imaginations in your head, but what are the things you're imagining? If there are things based on fantasy, if there are things based on fairies, if there are things based on all these things you watch in cartoons, if there are things based on all these things you see in like Korean type of movies. I know Korean movies try to like should I use the permit use the word exaggerate that love feeling because love has to be appreciated. So Korean movies try to like depict on that strong point, and most of the times you just find yourself envisioning things and imagining things and having fantasies about love. Meanwhile, there's reality in love as well. So today's session will be quite short, pretty short, so just stay active with me. So expectations versus reality in love. What are expectations? Expectations are basically, things you expecting, either shaped by your imaginations or shaped by your desires or shaped by your needs. So expectations could be in life, your expectations could be in family, but now we're talking about relationship and love. So your expectations could be your desires or needs or your imaginations or things you feel you're meant to enjoy in relationship, things you expect because as an individual, as a human, quite alright, you're meant to have like, things you're expecting in your relationship, meant to have like, imaginations how okay this is how I would love my relationship to be like this is how I love my hobby to like relate with me and stuff. We have to do things like this, but then don't forget the fact that as the expectations that are also reality. So don't like base your life or base your love or base your relationship only on the expectations and forgetting the realistic part of love and the realistic part of relationship. Yes, love is beautiful. Love is the most beautiful feeling on earth, and love is the most beautiful thing on earth. And the most beautiful thing outside love is to love and be loved. All right, but then don't forget that it requires intentionality. Don't forget that it requires commitment. Don't forget that it requires mutual behavior. That is both parties coming together as an agreement, signing I mean, not like literally signing, but then agreeing that okay, yeah, we have to make this work. You feel me? So now you can have expectations, but if you don't do anything regarding your expectations, you don't have the reality that love is all about. You just so if you're just having your mind revolve around expectations. It's just like, okay, let me use something practical. It's just like you have an exam and you're expecting to pass. You're hopeful that you pass your examination, but you're not doing anything about the examination. You're not reading, you're not studying, you're not going through past questions, you're not going through area of concentration. You're just expecting that by this exam, how is this exam in my surrounding school, be like, oh my god, this exam I beast it, man, I'll clear it. So now it's not wrong to have expectations, but what are you doing to make your expectations come forth? Or what are you doing concerning your expectations? It's just like you saying, okay, you want to have six abs, you want to have flat tummy. You're expecting to have flat tummy, but hitting the gym, doing belly workout, doing exercises in the morning, you're not doing all those basic exercises at least to keep you fit, or at least for the main time, even before you hit the gym. Because hitting the gym is not easy, it requires consistency. But if you have that consistency doing the basic ones, it will be easier to expect, okay, by 6 months' time, I should have my body goals or my flat tummy goals, because now there are expectations and they're not just expectations. They're doing some things concerning the expectations. Now, the mistake which some of us make in relationship is that we just have expectations in love. We just have expectations in relationship and we don't do anything concerning those expectations. Forgetting that just as you have expectations, the other person also has expectations. And if you're just waiting for your expectations to come forth, what about the person? Aren't you concerned? Aren't you concerned about the other person's feelings? Aren't you concerned about the other person's expectations? Aren't you concerned about the other person's desires and needs? But if you center your love based on just expectations, believe me, your relationship may not even work out. It may not even, the foundation may not even start. You feel me? So you have to do something about it. If you need a healthy relationship, you have to put your mind in the P. You have to be concerned about making the relationship work. If you need a successful relationship, you have to put your mind into making the relationship successful. And what are the things? Okay, yes, open and honest communication, it has to be there. Trust has to be there. Loyalty has to be there. Commitment has to be there. Empathy has to be there. Emotional intelligence has to be there. And now, to someone to, like, put all these in a box, the box has to be intentionality, because no matter how you say I've got empathy, no matter how you say I've got emotional intelligence, no matter how you say I'm good at communicating, I'm good at conversations, no matter how you say I'm loyal, if you're not intentional about the other person, if you're not intentional about yourself, all these things you're saying will just be like, mere words and without actions. So love is beyond just mere words, and expectations are like mere words, but imaginative words, or words based on our imagination. Words, words, and words, worlds. So love is like a word, relationship is like another word on its own. So it's like fitting in two words into one. And for you to be able to navigate around these two words, you as an individual, you have to be the captain of your love, you have to be the captain of your relationship. The captain of your love, now you are the person giving out the love. The relationship is concerns you and your partner, or you and your spouse, or you and your hubby. But when it comes to love, you can't be the captain of another person's love. You can only be the determinant of another person's love. Bro, write this down. I didn't have this earlier. You can't be the captain of another person's love. You can only be the determinant of another person's love. Now, what do I mean by that? A captain of a ship, is the person that navigates the ship wherever, he controls the steering. That's where the ship goes. Now, you as a captain of your love, sorry, you are like, the steering wheel, or the steering of the ship. Now, wherever you steer your love to, that will determine how well your partner would follow you. So just like you need someone that listens to you. You need someone that that calls your attention. You need someone that reassures you. We talked about love language sometime earlier. You need someone that reassures you. You need someone that prioritizes physical touch. And you yourself, you're not giving out all these things. If you aren't giving out all these things, how will this person know that, yeah, I think she loves physical touch? How will this person know that, yeah, I think she loves reassurances? But it's like leading by example. So being the captain of your love is like a determinant of your partner following suit. So expectations are things you have, not things that automatically will just happen in your relationship. So if you center around just expectations. Believe in me, you may never really have a successful relationship because there's the reality. That's why in your head you may be planning some things. Let me say practical example. It's just like, yeah, presentations in school then, or university days, you have all these things planned in your head. You be like, I'll say it like this, oh, ladies and gentlemen, from the ground point of speaking historically, you understand that periodically things don't just flow, they come. So now in your head, it sounds pretty much smooth. In your head, it sounds pretty much nice, but when you climb that stage, when you're front of the class, you realize, bro, bro, it's not about what I'm expecting. It's about how I would deliver. So how I would deliver is based on how I'll engage, my classmates or engage my audience. So you may have things, it's not wrong to have expectations, but still you have to put your mind into the delivery of such expectations. Because now you're expecting to pass the exam, you don't read, you're just deceiving yourself. That's how relationship is. You can't just be expecting that expecting. Love is an abstract thing. You feel me? It's not materialistic. So you can't just you cannot be expecting like um someone to like wake you up tomorrow and breakfast in bed. Meanwhile, you haven't really shown yourself worthy to be served breakfast in bed. I don't know if you understand what I mean. So whatever you're giving out, it's like whatever goes out comes back to you. Wherever goes out revolves back to you. So you cannot be expecting breakfast in bed, and you yourself you haven't really shown this person why you deserve breakfast in bed. That expectations, but in reality, have you shown this person that you're worthy of breakfast in bed? Have you shown this person that, babe, we are in these together, through thick and thin, the going gets good, the going gets up. We are in these together. Have you shown this person to understand and believe that, yes, I'm ready to risk it all, for the success of our relationship? So that's why I need to put, a line between expectations and reality in love. Now, in love, we often enter, sorry, in love, in love, we often enter with expectations shaped by fairy tales, sometimes movies, the way we see love in movies, that's not how love is, bro, because you just see a guy just, just goes to a restaurant, and meets a lady, gets her a cup of drink, or gets her a bottle of drink, or a cup of wine, and the girl is like, nobody has ever served me wine before, and she follows him home. Rubbish, rubbish. That's not how love works. Now, don't get me wrong. There's love at first sight, but love at first sight would not take place unless there's an intentionality behind the love. You feel me? Love at first sight will not manifest unless you show workings. Now you see someone, okay, you love this person. You don't just expect a fairy to just like, or magic to just happen, or a moment of, everlasting love to just happen right away. Mm-mm. You see someone, okay, love at first sight, you admire this person, okay, this person gives you, the belly vibes, it gives you the butterflies. But now you wouldn't just expect the butterflies you get it to just automatically tell the person, Gal, you're blowing my mind. You have to show what you know. You have to be intentional to know, okay, should I press my buttons or should I shoot my shot? So there has to be intentionality behind your expectations. Love at first sight is the expectations. But now, whatever you do with that expectations, which that means the reality you will get. Hi, Amirali. Hi, my friend. Finally found you. Okay, bless up, bro. How are you? What's good? Amirali, I don't know if I like recall the name vividly, but then you welcome, man, and I'm glad you found me. Bless up. So I was saying, in love, we often enter with expectations shaped by fairy tales, sometimes the kind of movies we've seen, and even sometimes social media. Because you come scrolling on social media, you see someone's like 15 seconds reels, you see someone like 30 seconds TikTok video, you see someone like 45-second shots, and you're like, bro, is this how love is? This is how beautiful love is. You do why? Bro, love is beyond reels, man. Love is beyond TikTok videos. Love is beyond YouTube shorts. Love is actually more about the behind the scenes than what you see on the TikTok video or the Instagram reels or the YouTube short. The main love is behind the scenes. Anybody can come and put up a show, just as you see in the movies. These are actors just coming from random places or far near to come and make the movie a bomb. So love is not just what you see on social media; it's actually behind the scenes. We can just do wherever on social media just for you to believe, But love is beyond what the eyes can see. You feel me? Because you may be seeing some couple be like, almost see they are mushy mushy, almost they look so clingy, they look so bra. Love is beyond what the eyes can see because only the man and the woman know what they're facing. Only the man and the woman know how well they're putting in, the effort to make their relationship work. And behind the scenes, they may be fighting. Behind the scenes, they may be quarreling. Behind the scenes, they may be having conflicts here and there, disagreements here and there. But when it comes to creating content, they just come online. 30 seconds, they just do the perfect true video and be like, bro, this couple are my favorite couples, man. That my role models when it comes to love. Are you whining yourself? You're 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 categorizing love based on YouTube Shorts, or you're categorizing love based on Instagram Reels, you're categorizing love based on TikTok. Come on, you can do better than that. You feel me? So love will often enter with expectations, and sometimes these expectations, are shaped by fairy tales, sometimes movies, like I said earlier, and even social media. On social media, we see the perfect dates. On movies, we see the perfect dates. We see effortless harmony, and we see a constant state of bliss, bro. Successful relationship involves ups and downs, highs and lows, scatterings and arrangement, disorganization and organization, disorientation and orientation, love entails ups and downs. You can't just have a constant state of bliss. It's not possible because for there to be balance, there has to be chaos, and there has to be peace for you to have a balance. It's just like in diplomacy, war. How did they teach us that in school? Okay, you see, at the end of a war comes diplomacy. So for there to be balance, there has to be chaos before you can find peace. So in love as well, for you to enjoy bliss, there has to be state of anarchy, but anarchy in quotes, because it depends on how you curtail the conflict. So love is not just a constant state of bliss. It's not just what we see on social media, the perfect date, effortless harmony. No, in reality, it's often more complex and profound. It's often bigger than what you're seeing. It's often larger than what you're seeing on social media. So go beyond your horizon. Don't just limit your horizon to what you see on social media. No, bro, because when you yourself now go into your relationship with such expectations as you're seeing on social media, bro, you may ruin your relationship. Yes, love is not a constant state of bliss. Love has the ups and downs. That's what you need to record in your mind. It has the tough times. It has the good times. It has the pleasant times. It has the disoriented times. It has the times that both of you will be in the same room, where both of you won't talk to each other. But for the sake of love, you have to compromise. So compromise is another thing that's very essential for you to have a successful relationship and a successful love life. But if your expectations based on just you guys just like have like quarrel or disagreement, and automatically you guys just like go back to a love state, or go back to like a state of bliss, or go back to like an effortless harmony, it wouldn't work. Because when you offend someone, when you guys are like having like conflict or disagreement, you guys have to put aside that ego. You have to put aside self, for the sake of the relationship. When it comes to relationship, one, your relationship comes first. Two, your partner comes second before even yourself. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying you shouldn't prioritize self reflection. I'm not saying you shouldn't prioritize personal growth. But when it comes to love and relationship, your relationship comes first. Your partner comes second, and you yourself comes third. And that's likewise, vice versa with your partner. You come second, the relationship comes first. He or she comes last. You feel me? So there has to be compromise for you to have a successful relationship. But if you feel relationship is just based on effortless harmony, it wouldn't work. Now, expectations point love, or paint love as an unbroken string of highs. Nah, bro. Like expectations make you seem as if love is a moment filled with romance, or rather, every moment is filled with romance, passion, and agreement. You know, Sometimes imagine our partner always knowing the right thing to say, understanding our needs without words, and never making mistakes, bro. Love is beyond that. In reality, it's beyond that. There's often a subconscious belief that love, when real, will fix all problems, and that it should feel easy if it's meant to last. No, bro. No, bro. There are times that love will be very much hard. There are times that you will question yourself, do I really love this guy? Do I really love this girl? There are times you question yourself, how did I even get married to this girl? How did I even get married to this guy? Bro, it's normal. You feel me? It's normal because love is not just about string of highs, there are lows as well. So in the lows, you have to put the highs in your mind, not just thinking about the lows. But when you focus on the lows, you don't be reminded of the times that you had the good times, and gratitude will don't be in flow. And when there's no gratitude, it will be easier for you to navigate around the relationship or a state of flow. Hi, Cintrix. Do you have a life jacket? No, bro. Hazenberg was good. Oh my god, it's Saka. I'm not Saka, bro. I beg you. So as I was saying, expectations paint love as an unbroken string of highs. Meanwhile, there are lows. Expectations make love seem as if every moment is filled with romance, passion, and agreement. No, in love, there are times, in reality, there are times that you would have disagreements in your relationship. There are times that you have conflict in your relationship. There are times that you have quarrels in your relationship. So it's not like every time we imagine our partner, we just know the right thing to say. No, that sometimes that your partner would even be speechless, not knowing what to say to you, either because they're pissed or at that moment they don't understand you, and you don't expect them to just 100% get you. Nah, that's why open and honest communication is very necessary in relationship, for any relationship and every relationship to be successful. Now, if there is no open and honest communication in place, your expectations will just be fallacy. Your expectations will just go down the drain because for your expectation, now it's not wrong to have expectations, but most times you have to communicate your expectations to your partner or with your partner. You don't just expect your partner to understand you 100%. No, you guys are lovers, yes. You guys are in a relationship, yes. But we are different. We all have different personalities. We are all individuals before we become a couple or before we become a team. So you can't just expect your partner to just 100% get you. It doesn't work that way. You don't just expect every disagreement to just fix itself. No, you don't just expect every problems to just fix itself. No, you don't just expect love to just be filled with easy moments. No, bro. There are times that it will be hard, but you have to compromise. There are times that it will be hard, but you have to sacrifice. But there are times that it will be hard, but you have to remember why you started the love or why you started the relationship in the first place. There are times that it will be hard, but you have to let aside your ego for the sake of a relationship. You get now, reality, however, it shows us that love is not just about the highs, but about navigating the lows together. It's not just about the magical moments, but about how we handle the mundane ones. Love is messy. That's what it is to understand. Love is not perfect. Love is filled with messy moments. Love is filled with mess ups. It's learning that your partner has flaws. It's understanding that your partner has quirks. It's understanding that your partner has some habits that you may not always find pleasing or appealing or charming. You get? It's understanding that disagreements will definitely happen in your relationship. It's understanding that misunderstandings will always arise, and that sometimes love feels like effort because you have to put in the effort, because sometimes you may not feel it, but the effort will make you or will help your relationship. Now, one thing you need to understand is that true love isn't a constant euphoria. No, bro, but it is steady commitment. That's why I mentioned commitment as one of the core factors or criteria. It's not just a constant euphoria, but you have to be committed to the P. You feel me? It's a steady commitment to grow, to adjust, and choose each other even when things aren't perfect. That's one mistake most of us make in relationship. When your partner just mess up, or when you guys are having a disagreement, that's the time you remember that more I have a lot of shorties. Let me just text them. Pa 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 pa. Yo, what's good, Cynthia? Are you around? Okay, I'm coming over to your place. That's when time remember, oh, yo John, how are you? Man, my boyfriend is just, or my husband is just a year around. No, bro, it doesn't work that way. Relationship is about choosing each other even when you are pissed as hell at each other. Relationship is about putting in effort. There are times that you wouldn't even understand, is this your partner? There are times you will understand, is this the person that you're married to? But then you have to adjust. You have to remember that yes, you have to be committed, because now change is constant. So there are times that it'll be good, There are times that it will be tough. There are times that it will be ugly. There are times that it will be messy. But you have to choose each other constantly, even when things aren't perfect. Now in the world, most of us like to play safe. Most of us feel it's crazy or it's kind of hard, to be committed, or it's kind of hard, to stay locked in with one person or on in with one person. But bro, you have to be committed. You have to be see love now. You have to be very much disciplined because a very little thing can sway you over. A very little thing can mess up your relationship. That's why love involves a very high level of discipline. And now the discipline is not just about the relationship itself. The discipline is about you as an individual. That's why you saying when you get married, you stop flirting. When you get married, you stop following men. When you get married, you stop following women. Bro, it's not as easy as it sounds. It's easier said than done. If you don't have the discipline before you get married, you will highly mess up. I'm not prophesying. I'm not. See, you will highly mess up for reals. It's a habit you have to curtail. It's a habit you're meant to discipline yourself about. If not, no matter if like get married to the best lady on earth, if like get married to the best man on earth, if you're not disciplined, you will ruin him, or you may miss him. You get so relationship is about being disciplined. Love is about being disciplined. Now in the real world, love asks for patience. It asks for communication. It asks for compromise. Compromise is very necessary because sometimes you have to put yourself aside for the sake of a relationship. It's not about meeting every expectation but about creating a deeper connection. So love is beyond the expectations. Love is about understanding yourself and creating a deeper connection built on acceptance and support. Understanding that regardless of the times, regardless of the circumstances, regardless of the scenarios, regardless of the situation, you will still have the support of your partner. Your partner will still see you, choose you, and accept you. Okay, it's about moments when you are tired, but you still show up for each other. It's a moment that either the sparks have gone off, or the sparks are always, are almost at the verge of going up, or it has faded for a bit. But you reignite it through trust, you reignite it through kindness, and you reignite it through vulnerability. Now, a lot of us, we are very much scared to be vulnerable in a relationship, but believe you me, your relationship can never be transparent if you're not vulnerable. Your relationship can never enjoy the absolute trust and loyalty if you're not vulnerable. Your partner cannot really and truly understand you if you're not vulnerable. That's why I said, in moments when you're tired, you still show up for each other. When the spark fades for a bit, you still reignite it through trust, through kindness, and through vulnerability. Vulnerability is accepting that, bro, you're giving yourself away. And as I said, it has to be mutual, it has to be intentional. You're giving yourself away to this person completely without an iota of doubt or an iota of remnant. And this person is giving his or herself completely to you as well. It has to be intentional. So the going gets good, the going gets tough, no matter the circumstance, you reignite your relationship through kindness. You reignite your relationship through your vulnerabilities, and you ignite your relationship through your trust. Love is very much beautiful, but you have to be ready. Love is very much beautiful, but you have to be disciplined. Love is very much beautiful, but you have to be committed. Love is very much beautiful, but you have to let go pride and ego. The beauty of love is not in its perfection, but in its resilience. What resilience is, that you keep going, no matter the tribulations, no matter the challenges, you keep going because you're looking more on the brighter side than the challenge itself. So beauty of love is not in its perfection, because you may hardly never see any perfect love, because behind the scenes there are a lot of things going on. So beauty of love is not in its perfection, but in its resilience. Is it the way it grows through the challenges, and how it teaches us, or how it teaches you to be better for your partner, or how it teaches us to be better for ourselves and for each other. Reality reveals that love is not just about finding someone perfect. That's one thing you need to have at the back of your mind, but about finding someone worth all the imperfections. I'll say that again. That's like my closing statement. Reality reveals, reality tells us, reality makes us understand that love is not about finding someone perfect, but about finding someone worth all the imperfections. You know what I mean by worth all the imperfections? That, bro, regardless of our imperfections, regardless of our flaws, regardless of the irks she gives you, regardless of our quirks, regardless of our mess ups, bro, you still want to live your life with this person. You still want to be on it with this person. You still want to have a foundation built, on everything good with this person. You still want to have a successful and healthy relationship with this person. So love is not about finding the perfect person or the perfect lover, or finding someone perfect, but finding someone worth all the imperfections. Finding someone you're ready to go on life with. Finding someone you're ready to be vulnerable with. Finding someone you're ready to compromise yourself for. Finding someone you're ready to be patient with and patient for. Finding someone you're ready to be open and honest and have a genuine communication with. That's what love is all about. So if your love is centered around expectations, I'm sorry, you may not really have the kind of love you're meant to enjoy. Or rather, if your love is centered around expectations, you may not truly have the love based on your expectations. Now, it's not wrong to expect, it's not wrong to have expectations. But if you don't show workings, if intentionality is not in place, those expectations may truly never come in place or come to be. So you feel me? Why some persons may not even have any expectations, they just want to make their relationship work. They just want to make this the P work, They just want to make this person worth it and make themselves worth it to this person. And before they're having a life filled with expectations that just comes naturally. You feel me? So that's it for today's session on the expectations versus reality in love. I'll close with these again. I said the beauty of love is not in its perfection, but is in its resilience. It's in the way love grows through challenges and how it teaches us to be better for ourselves and for each other. Reality makes us understand, reality reveals that love is not just about finding someone perfect, but finding someone worth all the imperfections. That's my closing statement for today's session, and I hope you had a really wonderful session because believe in me, I did. And all these things I'm saying, some of them I didn't plan them, they just came naturally, as the spirit leads. So I'm learning as well, I'm growing as well, and I'm understanding love better as well. So thank you guys for joining me on today's session on love and relationship. Bless up. I hope you had a nice time wherever you're watching from. This is me giving you a very, very big shout out. Wherever country, wherever continent, I appreciate you so, so much. Thank you. Love you. One love. Peace. It's a boy Coda, and the vibes on this live stream did it's a blob, and I can't do this without you guys. But it's beyond that. It's all about changing the narrative. It's all about changing the stereotype of our generation. It's all about changing, the insights behind love our generation sees love to be, and understand that love has all the highs and lows and the messes and the oddlies. But those are the things that make love beautiful. You feel me? It's all about being the better versions of ourselves, and it's all about leaving an impact and leaving a legacy on the sound of time. Thank you so much, guys. I love you so much. Please say it back. All right, I was even gonna say it back. All right, if it's night where you are right now, it's night where I am. Have a beautiful night. Have a good night. Sleep good. Wake up healthy and strong. Please don't forget to leave a like on this video. Don't forget to tell your friends and your loved ones about this video and about this live stream. I do this daily, every night, so you can share this link so that they can see it as well. This video will still be online even after this live stream. If it's morning where you are right now, go out and excel. Go out and have a special and wonderful day. And may lines fall in pleasant places for you. If it's afternoon where you are right now, stay safe, stay calm, stay collected, stay hydrated, do mind your business, and everything you do, show love. Because love answers all things and love will keep you going. So love your neighbor as you love yourself, and not to others what you wouldn't like done to you. And in everything, in order for you to have, even a life filled with love and a life filled with expectations coming forth, cultivate gratitude as a lifestyle, because gratitude opens doors for more blessings. Gratitude keeps you in check, regardless of the happenings. The going gets good, the going gets tough. Gratitude helps you stay on check, and reminds you of the good things and reminds you of the blessings that can't be quantified. Gratitude makes you recognize the good people in your life and appreciate them so much, and that can boost and increase the intimacy and bond you guys share. And gratitude is an opener of more blessings. So stay safe, stay grateful in everything you do. Stay chasing, stay believing, and stay successful. And whatever you set your heart to do, you will definitely succeed. I love you guys so much. Thank you for joining me on tonight's session. Tomorrow is about family. Thursday is about family. So don't miss tomorrow, same time, 8 p.m., 9 p.m. on my channels too. Tell your friends. Your friends should let their friends of friends. Tell one, tell all. Thank you guys. See you tomorrow, right about now. We outside. All right, guys, I love you guys so much. This is where be closing the curtains, and this is where I'll be signing off right about now. Peace out. Stay blessed. One love. Peace. Have a good morning. Have a good afternoon. Have a good evening. Have a good night. Right about now, I'm outside. Bless up. One love. Yeah, we've come to the end of today's session. In the Father and the Son and the Holy Spirit. Amen. One love. Peace. Please don't forget to leave a like on this video before you go off, and don't forget to share with your friends and families. And if you're a first time viewer, don't forget to subscribe as well. And if you're an existing viewer, I appreciate you. Bless up. One love, guys. Peace.